Hello, everyone. Yeah, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and leave your comments. What I'm going to be discussing today is the modern day women. Why are they so promiscuous? We find out that these days, a lot of women, they are so promiscuous. Why? Especially, I'm going to talk about Africa women. Those days, women, they carry themselves with a lot of respect, dignity. When they are even dressed up, they don't want people to see the line of their underwear, or to show some sign of their body. But these days, it's a different ball game. When I say promiscuous, it means women have sexually involved with different men, multiple men. Today they are with this, tomorrow that, the other day that. That is what we call promiscuous women. While the married ones who are also going with other men, we say they are committing adultery. Okay, when we say promiscuous women, there are a lot of underlying factors that makes some women to do that. And I'm going to just throw some light on it. Like I would say, so women become promiscuous because of when both parents are not there for them. When only a man or a woman is raising up a child, it can affect them, especially when there is not a man in the girl's life. We say, oh, single mother, single mother. Oh, the woman will say, oh, I can take care of my children. One thing I know is a man in the raising of children, they are very important. Very important. When a man is in the home with a woman raising, if you have the opportunity to raise your kids with your husband or your partner, it makes a difference for the children. Because I know I have an example. Like my own brothers and sisters, my own siblings, the ones that were raised by my mother and my father before my father passed away, our character is different from the ones that my mother brought up alone. So with this, I see the difference. So I know what I'm talking about. I will use myself as a typical example. We that were raised up by both parents, our behavior, our character is different from those that were raised up by my mother alone. So men in raising up of children, they are important. So when a man and a woman, they are not together in raising up a girl child, especially, it can also affect the girl, that she can become promiscuous because they are out of control. Another underlying factor is sometimes also the parents, especially mothers, not men, in this is mothers, they also encourage their daughters, because sometimes maybe out of poverty, or they want to make their daughters to be famous, they push them outside. They see their neighbors or their friends' daughters doing well in some kind of things. They don't know how. They think it's by pushing their daughters to different men. They will say, oh, go and look at Angelina. She's doing so well. You are sitting down here every day. You won't go out. Every 24 hours you are sitting at home. You don't want to go out. Come on. You have a decent girl who wants to stay home, reserved. You are now pushing her. A lot of mothers, they do it. They push their daughters. They push them. They start talking down on them, insult them the whole day. Before you know, the daughters, they start going out. Then it becomes part of them. Then the girls on their own also, they do it by themselves. Some of them, I would say, greed is also part of it. Our modern day girls, they are not satisfied. When we were growing up, we will just go and braid our hair, cut your hair. You don't care what you do with your hair. But these days, you see the young generation, they want to wear Brazilian hair long to their leg. They want to have the latest iPhone Pro Max, Samsung. Is it what is the latest Samsung 25 or 26? I don't know. You know, they just want to be in the mood. Anything that is trending, they want to be part of it. They don't care how they get it. And the parents also don't scold them, don't ask them, where do you get this? Some parents, they are happy when their daughters come home, they give them money. A young girl who is not working, she will come home and start giving you money. You don't ask, where is this money coming from? How did you get this money? They don't ask them. You see that you are also pushing them. And as girls, when they are used to sleeping with different men, it becomes part of them. Those kind of girls, to stay married is a problem. And also disease, they can have sexually transmitted diseases. Disease can set in, and that disease, if it is not properly treated, it can affect them in future. Because sexually transmitted diseases, if it is not well treated in the early stages, it can cause infertility. Yes, I know about that. So it's a problem. And some of them also, because they are used to sleeping with different men, when they go and marry, they cannot stay with one man. They are jumping from one man to the other. That is a problem. So another thing that I would say is also part of what is also causing this promiscuity is poverty. Also, some people, they are very poor, they don't have choice. So in those kind of things, poverty push them, has influenced them, that if they don't sleep with different men, they cannot survive. There are also situations like that. Sometimes the family also, they will use their daughters to make money because they are poor. And some of the parents also, they are greedy also. So that kind of thing don't have to be encouraged. Teach your children the good thing. Be a role model for your daughters. Teach them the word of God. When your children are growing up, if you are a Christian, you go to church, take them along with you. It can also help. I know that this time around, we have a lot of fake pastors, but at least we still have some good ones. Because if you have a good one and you are attending the good church with your daughters, the church can influence them that they can be well brought up properly. That also is something that can also help, because the rate of promiscuity among women these days, I don't know what has caused it. Is it the millennium or what? Social media is another influence. These things we see on social media, sometimes these celebrities, they put up a show or they dress up just for their show, for their fans. But people take it in a different form. They start dressing up, acting like them. As a young girl, there's a kind of dressing of clothes you don't wear to go out. But when you don't have correction, you wear those clothes, men are enticed. Men like what they see. They want to see what is there. From there, they give you all sorts of things to entice you. That is how you start. Before you know, you start sleeping with different men. Because we see a lot on social media, we want to copy them. We want to dress like them. We want to be fashionable. All kinds of things. Social media, you can be there, you can see it. You just have to take what is good. It's not everything on social media you have to copy. When you know this, then it will be good for you. Otherwise, so when your children are growing up, there are some certain programs you don't let them watch at a certain age, because it can also twist their mind. We have to control our children, because when your daughters, they are going out, there are some kind of clothes they wear. Just correct them. Say, my dear, you can wear this. At my age, sometimes I can dress up going somewhere. My mother will say, is this what you are wearing? It's not nice. It's not okay. I listen to her. I will go and change my clothes. Then they call us old-fashioned women. But it's okay. But you see, the new generation is a little bit difficult to correct them sometimes. So if you are exposing all your body parts, the men are interested, they are seeing, they will go further, they want to go further, they want to see. So anything that they can afford to give to you to see what is underneath, they will do it. So you have to protect yourself. Parents, mothers especially, we women, we are more responsible for protecting our daughters, our children. We stay with them more. So protect your daughters, because when they become promiscuous, it's a big problem. And also we have some women on their own, they just love to be. There's no cause for it. It's just something that it's just part of them. They just love to be promiscuous. They don't care. Even if they find a man who is ready to settle with them, they don't want it. They will bolt out. They don't want to stay with a man. They just want to have different men at different times. That is bad. It's a pity if such women are there existing, because your end will not be good. We say our body as women is the temple of God. So why do we want to dent it? Why will you useless yourself because of immaterial things? No, you don't do that. Don't dent yourself. So my advice is, mothers especially, look out for your daughters. Pay attention to your daughters. Talk to them frequently. Teach them the right thing. There are certain things you yourself, you don't do, so that the children don't copy you. Be a good role model to your children, to your daughters especially. And we women, we keep marriages. We keep marriages. We keep saying, oh, marriages of these days, they are not good, the men are not good. Sometimes also we contribute to it. So if you already have it in your mind that, oh, men are not good, the marriage of these days are not good, when you get married, you are just behaving anyhow because you are ready to jump out. No. Be positive. If marriage is good, if you get it right. In those days, our parents, my mother, when she has misunderstanding with my dad, she tries to make sure that they settle it, because she will say she don't want to leave her children. She don't want somebody else to come and raise her kids. And it helped. Our mothers of those days, they don't want to leave their children. They always want to stay married to raise their children. And it has helped, because when they stay with our fathers, they bring us up together. It molds up. It molds our character. It makes a difference in our character. Because these days, the rate of promiscuity among women, I say modern day women, is alarming. So please, let's remember that as women, our body is the temple of God. We should have some sanity within us. We should have some dignity for us, for ourselves, and respect, and be a good role model to mankind, to the society at large. I'm going to end my video. Just please subscribe, press the notification button, and leave your comment. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.